Good evening, everyone. I am shattered. What a long day it has been. Norwich City are a Premier League club again. They were promoted about 2:30 this afternoon after Brentford and Swansea both failed to win today. They have lost here at home to Bournemouth 3-1 in a game that was all over the place, really. Norwich made a sensational start. They scored a sensational goal through Emi Buendia and brilliant work from Dimitris in the build-up. They looked like completely overrunning Bournemouth until Dimitris Giannoulis was sent off for kind of a stamp, on an unfortunate stamp, because Ben Pearson's tackle wasn't great, but it managed to put his leg underneath Giannoulis as he went down. So ultimately, I thought it was probably the right decision in terms of a red card, although you could maybe see that sometimes they weren't given. And from my first viewing of the incident in real time, I thought it was Pearson's foul. If VAR looks at those replays, which we'll all have to get back and used to, of course, next season, then I think it's a red card and it gets upheld. My bigger issue is probably the inconsistencies through the rest of the evening in terms of the refereeing from Graham Scott. But ultimately, Norwich really dug in and they were pretty stoic in the first half, but Bournemouth moved the ball very well. I thought they made decent changes to the support on the wings and getting support up front especially. Norwich kind of backed off a bit. Danjuma, who is a very handy player and I like a lot, scored a wonderful goal. Kelly also scored his first goal from the club, but that was offside in the build-up and shouldn't have stood. And it was just one of those nights, and I'm sort of battling with the subjective and objective here, because I kind of, it's a brilliant evening. What an incredible achievement, and I feel like I've spoken for weeks and months about the incredible achievement, and I am kind of stood here a bit annoyed that Norwich couldn't quell it to the sort of momentum of tonight, and they couldn't stop Bournemouth, and they got a bit stuck and a lot of things didn't go their way. They're now going to have Giannoulis out for 3 games, and it's just a bit of a frustrating evening, really, but such is life, and what I clearly don't want is anyone watching that thinking that it somehow diminishes a phenomenal season, because in reality it doesn't. You just got to appreciate it's like still the evening and the game didn't finish that long ago. It is a frustration, but on we go. Tuesday night here at Carrow Road will be Watford's visit. If Norwich win that, they are the champions. So it's far from all bad, is it? You can kind of hear that there were some celebrations from the players on the pitch. They came out in yellow t-shirts. You'll see lots of pictures and images, I'm sure of it. So they did get to celebrate a bit. They are going to celebrate tonight. I don't know what state that's going to leave them in when they do play Watford on Tuesday night, got to be honest. And to be fair, that's what Daniel Farke said as well. He's not quite sure. It's going to be quite a tricky game, I think. Xavi Quintilla will get his chance to come on. Kieran Dow got sacrificed basically for Giannoulis' red card today, and Jakob Sorensen stepped in at left back because Xavi hasn't been on the pitch, but on the bench, I should say, because he probably doesn't really offer enough other options compared to Jakob on the bench. But now that Dimmy is out from the start, I would imagine Xavi will get the next 3 games to play, and that'll be a big moment for him. Timo Pukki went off, and he did have a bit of a knee knock. He seemed okay when we were speaking to him after the game, so hopefully that won't be too bad. But obviously they've also played for basically the best part of 70 plus minutes with 10 men, and I guess that's the big frustration, that Bournemouth didn't really lay a glove on Norwich while it was 11v11, and the game dynamic shifted greatly. I have said that I think it'll be Norwich, Watford and Bournemouth who go up as a trio this season, having all come down last year, of course. They were a bit chippy and chirpy this evening, Bournemouth, from the dugout and what have you. So it'll be interesting watching how the playoffs unfold, and we'll see how it all pans out. I don't really feel like I've got much to add. It's just been a long, absorbing, strange day. We've had the supporters outside. We had fireworks going off during the game, which is quite surreal, especially when you didn't really know what the noise was. And we've had fans outside pretty much since early in the first half. I think if you had turned up, you could hear them screaming yellows, and certainly on full time you could hear that there were quite a few outside the ground. I'm not entirely sure they were socially distancing. But you know, it's been a long 12 months. Everyone knows the rules. It's not ideal, is it? But you know, it's a difficult one to pontificate on because of where we've all been. Maybe they all tested for COVID before they came out tonight. Who knows? And yeah, I suppose, please read my piece on The Athletic in terms of the inside story of how Norwich have achieved this promotion, because it's been a phenomenal turnaround. But it does feel like you were all kind of missed when the moment happened today. But the players have enjoyed themselves. They'll enjoy themselves tonight. They are going to have a celebration for sure. So it might make Tuesday night quite interesting. Maybe we'll have to wait until we go to QPR on the weekend for Norwich to win the title. Maybe they won't win it. Who knows? The curious defeat for Watford at Luton this evening. So it's going to make for quite the game on Tuesday, because a lot riding on it for both sides really. Bournemouth are in a proper battle now. Bournemouth, Watford. But yeah, I think I'm rambling now. We all know what's happened. I've not got really much to add. It's a shame that we weren't all in it together, but I hope wherever you've been, you've enjoyed it and you've savoured the moment of Norwich getting promoted. And then we can all forget about this game and move on to Tuesday night. I'll see you back here at Carrow Road. Keep an eye on The Athletic, as I say. Read the piece that went up on promotion. You can probably hear the sirens now. The police probably begin to start rounding people up. Yeah, what a phenomenal season. I'm sure we'll all have our favourite moments and we'll all remember how we've taken it in. I have to say it's been an incredible privilege to be at every game so far this season. It's carried a lot of weight and pressure on my shoulders to do it justice when I know you guys aren't here. So I really appreciate all the engagement, views, comments and appreciation really, because it has been phenomenal for us all to watch how this Norwich City side have gone about it and enjoy a class of player that maybe hasn't quite been able to have the same connection with you all, but they do seem to know who they're doing it for, and I think you should all realise how much that means to them all, and it will do now, even though there's not that personal connection with it. Maybe in some way that connection will be rediscovered over the summer before we get into next season, but we'll all have memories, whatever those memories are, and albeit slightly different to normal, we'll still have the memories. So there we go. Norwich City are back in the Premier League. Can't wait. In the meantime, enjoy your evenings, enjoy your weekends, have a beverage of your choice to mark it, and I will see you back here on Tuesday night. In the meantime, I thank you all, take care, and good night. We are Premier League.